Hey guys. So I got asked a few times about my daily makeup routine, like my everyday makeup. So I thought I would do just a little, tutorial on what I do. It's nothing fancy. I am not really a makeup girl. My makeup just needs to serve a few functions, which is like it just needs to make me look better, not take a lot of time, and not cost a lot of money. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever be that girl that has, like 10 different blushes or really ever wear eyeshadow or, have the set of brushes or anything like that. I just find myself not really wanting to spend money on makeup ever. So I've actually gotten a little bit better where I, buy quality things that will last me longer. But other than that, like, it's just the basics for me. So sorry, and this might be a little bit boring, but I figured, if you guys ask, I'll let you know. So, okay. So I am trying to get better about washing my face every night. I have to admit I'm not great at it. And it might be because I don't usually wear that much makeup. But yeah, but lately I've been getting better. I don't really have a face wash routine system, whatever, that I love. I kind of try different things, samples that I get, or recommendations or like whatever. I don't know. I feel like trying. So I'll let you guys know if I ever find something that I just like really love and want to share about. But anyway, so at the beginning of the day, I'll usually have a clean face. If I don't do it the night before, then I try to do it in the morning before I put my makeup on. But once I wash my face, I use this everyday um, coconut water face toner. It's amazing. My friend Shalise, a lot of you guys might know her also from Instagram. She's Shalise Noel. We're really good friends. She gave me this for my birthday because she was using it and I was like obsessed with it and the smell, and she has amazing skin. So I had to know. I think she gets it from, I think it's from Whole Foods, but it's amazing toner. You just spray it on and you leave it. If you're in a hurry and you don't have time for it to dry, then you can kind of blot it. But I just spray it and leave it. And then I also use this, which I also got from Shalise. I'm all about the mists. I don't know. They just seem to work a little bit better than like piling the lotion on. So this is from New Skin, and it's just their moisture mist. I think you can get this online. It might be one of those things, one of those companies where you kind of have to buy it from someone. I'm not exactly sure, but the stuff's really amazing, and it's not that expensive. I mean, I think it's like under $10 a bottle, and it will last you a while. But I spray this on after the toner, and then I use this throughout the day. Like whenever I think about it, whenever I feel like it, it's just really refreshing. And I actually take it with me when I go on trips and different things like that. Moving to Utah has been hard on my skin because it's just really dry here. So I have to really watch just like keeping moisturized. And like I said, I don't like a ton of lotion. Like it just, I don't know. It feels like your skin just reaches like a point where it's like, oh, I can't take any more of this. So I don't know. This feels different. I don't know. So and then I have my nighttime cream. Again, I try different ones, but for the day, I just use the stuff from Trader Joe's, which is just the broad spectrum, like SPF 15. So I like to always have sunscreen on my face. So this isn't that expensive, and there's probably better products out there, but it seems to work for me. And I've been using it for a while. I tend to kind of work on that mode. Like I just kind of do what I'm used to until something's not working or I hear about something better. So for now, that's what I do. So that's kind of where I start. So this is clean face except for my eyeliner. I did that ahead of time because that's the one thing that takes me way too long, and you guys don't want to watch me trying to get even lines. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. So what I start with is my eyeliner. I like to do my eyes first before anything else because most likely I'm going to mess it up and I've got to start over again. So I don't really like to have to like wash off my concealer and everything like that. So this is the eyeliner I use. It's cheap from Target. It's liquid eyeliner in black. It's the NYC New York color. Um, yeah, and so it's just like a little wand with like a paintbrush kind of. And so, um, yeah, and see, like, it's just so impossible to get like straight lines. I could sit here all day and then I'll end up with like, you know, crazy thick lines. But at a certain point, you just have to walk away and say it's good enough. But so I start, like just say, so here's the corner of your eye. You want to kind of like look at yourself and see where your crease kind of ends, and that's kind of where you want to start. And I always start there, and then because that's the most important thing, like like that way you can then have this line meet up with wherever you started. And if you start in the wrong spot, then you can easily take it off. Where if you start here and then try to curve it up, I don't know, I find that that's much harder for me to do. So I start here and then I kind of just start like lightly painting a line until I like the shape of it. And then I'll line this and then kind of go back over it again. It's just one of those things that just like takes time. But I think I'll just forever be a winged eyeliner girl. I don't know. Like it just works for me. And I feel like it just gives your eyes, I don't know, it makes them look feminine. So I start with that. And then I do my mascara. So recently I just like converted over to the Unique 3D lash. It's really amazing. If you guys haven't heard of it or haven't tried it, I would really recommend it because I love my mascara, and that's the one thing I don't leave the house without mascara and concealer. So I've tried a lot of different products, and this is $30 and it lasts as long as regular mascara. It comes off. That was really important to me. Like, can it just like come off with water? Like, or do I need to use this like special stuff? And you don't. You just can use whatever, like I just use water and then I wash my face. So you don't even need anything special to get it off, which is amazing. And it doesn't flake into my eyes because I have contacts and that's like an issue for me. So if you do it right, it shouldn't flake into your eyes. So I use that, but they actually suggest that you kind of start a layer of your own mascara or like another mascara first to kind of get started. So I use the Falsies Volume Express, and this is actually what I use on my just a normal day if I'm just running to the store and I don't really want to like put on full lashes. Like so I just do a layer of this. This is going to be interesting because I've never really done this not in a mirror. So bear with me. So you do a layer of that, and I just do top lashes. I don't bother with the bottom. I don't know. I end up feeling kind of weird. So what this is then there's a gel that you want to put on first. And this kind of works as like almost like the glue, because then the next step you'll see it's actually fibers like on a wand. Oops. See, and that's probably why I don't do any other makeup before I do this because I almost always mess it up. See? So yeah, so it's this, sorry. This is the wand. And so I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like little tiny fibers, black fibers that you then put on the gel that you just put on your eyelashes. So again, and I don't worry too much about if I make a mess or I make a mistake. I kind of just will fix that at the end. But these are like really amazing because it actually adds thickness and volume. I don't know of any other mascara that's able to do that. And then you go back over it. This is the important part, to make sure that it doesn't flake off into your eyes. You have to seal it back over with another layer of the transplanting gel, it's called. So yeah, so that, I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys can see the difference, but to me, it's a huge difference in real life. I get like asked about it all the time. Those are real lashes, like, like, oh my goodness, your eyelashes, like almost daily since I started using this stuff. So it's like pretty amazing. So, okay, so that's my eyes pretty much. Like, I don't really do anything else. I don't ever do like eyeshadow, or I don't know, it scares me, and I don't really like a lot of color on my face. I'd rather focus on my lips and cheeks, I guess. And I feel like if I do eyeshadow, it kind of competes. But I don't know. That's just me. Okay, so this is my concealer. I use the Benefit Fake Up. This is new to me. I've just kind of started trying this out. Like I said, mascara and concealer are like my two, like absolute, like I have to have them. So I've tried different concealers in the past. This one I like because I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's concealer down the center, and then there's a moisturizing kind of like ring around it. And so it's just really like creamy and moisturizing, because I was finding the other stuff I was using just kind of dried out, and then I feel like it settles into your creases and then just makes you look older. So this is very light and yeah, like creamy, which I like, but yet it still has coverage and it still works. So I just use my finger. There's maybe a better way to do that, but yeah, I just kind of just use my finger and then just do under my eyes. And a lot of times I touch my face a lot throughout the day, and so a lot of times I'll have to come back in and put concealer on again, because I'm a tired mom and I'm getting old. So I just need that kind of lightness under my eyes and not dark circles. So, so recently I got a gift certificate to to Sephora, and I decided I needed to like step up my makeup game just a little bit. So I had concealer and mascara that I liked. So the next two things that I decided to get were bronzer and like a highlighting kind of powder. So this is for when I want to kind of kick up my makeup a little bit. This is as far as it goes for me. But so I got the NARS. This is Laguna bronzer. So I kind of just use it as like contouring. So kind of go under here, to kind of just highlight the cheekbone, bringing kind of like makes more of a line there. I don't know if that makes sense. And then just kind of out around your face. Again, I am not in any way like a makeup expert, but this was what I was told how I should do it, and it works for me. Like, I find that it brings definition to my face to kind of just highlight around here. So, but it can be used as a bronzer too. So like I wear sunscreen on my face all the time. So a lot of times my face will be lighter than the rest of my body. So you can use this. It's not too dark. It doesn't have any shimmer in it, which I personally don't really like the bronzer with shimmer. It's just a little bit too much. I kind of like them to be separated so I can control where I want to put shimmer. So this will help just in color, like just meeting up your makeup face to your neck that has no makeup on it. So so there's that. And then the next thing I do is my blush, and these are the two that I use through summer. I need to find something a little bit darker, probably for winter, but this one's my absolute go-to. It's e.l.f. and super cheap, like $3 from Target. And it's the Pink Passion. So I've heard that this is really similar to the NARS, like, I don't know, pink blush that a lot of people buy. Um, I love it. It just kind of, I know it looks like hot pink, but it actually just goes on and gives you kind of a natural glow. So this, to me, this is my everyday. And a lot of times I'll put it on and then like wipe it off, like just a little bit, like just to kind of like blend it. I do that with my fingers. And this is the other one I do. Like if I don't really want pink for whatever reason, this is Coral it's like the Orange Pop from Sephora, and it's a really great coral. I tend to wear it a lot in spring and like early summer. So, and the one thing I forgot to do, and I usually do, I just wasn't focused, is I use this makeup brush cleaner in between. So I'm kind of cheap. So I really just want to use one brush. I don't want to have like a million brushes that I have to like keep track of. So this brush pretty much does it all for me, and that's good enough for me. Like I don't really need a lot. So I want to clean it in between using it from one product to another because I don't want bronzer on my cheeks or, so you just spray it on, and then I just take like a piece of toilet paper, and like it's pretty amazing like how much stuff comes off, like and then I do try to clean my brushes like it usually ends up being about once a month, and I just use like an antibacterial like soap and like let it dry overnight. I've had this brush forever, so I don't know, maybe you're supposed to buy new brushes every couple years, but this one just works so great. And I don't know, I just, again, don't like spending money on something I don't really need, if what I have is working fine. So that is my blush. And then the last step is my highlighter. This is by Becca. Again, this is something I somewhat splurged on because I had a gift certificate. And I'm really glad I did, because kind of like the bronzer, like they are expensive, but they're big and they will last a long time as long as I don't drop it or lose it or whatever. But so I feel like it's worth the money. And again, like if I have an event or if I'm taking pictures or whatever, it's just that little added extra that I feel like helps a lot. So this, if I did buy another brush, I would probably buy the fan, like that flat kind of fan brush, to do the highlighting, because I think that's probably how you're supposed to apply this, but I don't have that, and I just end up using my fingers and kind of just placing it like where I want it to go. So you want to put it in places where the light would naturally hit. So like you want to do the top of your cheekbone, so that kind of makes it pop because you have the dark underneath and then the light up top. So I put that there. And then I also do like here, like underneath my arch and my eyebrow, that kind of helps make that pop too. I do get asked about my eyebrows. I don't do anything to them. I just pluck them. I don't add, I mean, it was like a new concept to me recently when I found out that people like darken their eyebrows. Like, I don't know. I always used to be insecure about the fact that mine were so dark compared to my hair, but that's just the way that they are. And now I'm kind of like, oh, I guess it's a good thing that they are already like that. So I don't do anything with those. So put that there. And then I also do like in here, I don't know, I started doing that years ago, but I just feel like, I don't know, it just brings a little bit of lightness like to my eyes. And then just right here, like right there where your lip kind of, I don't know, like the top of your lip. It just kind of makes your lips a little bit more defined. And then you can also do it down the center of your nose, but I personally don't really want to highlight anything about my nose, so I skip that stuff. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm pretty simple, and if I'm just running out of the house, like I will just do mascara, concealer, and maybe a little bit of blush. Like if I have, like, that's my 5-minute face. So, but I figured I'd give you kind of the full thing, and I might do something separate with lips because I do have different things I like to do for color on my lips. But just for every day, I end up just doing chapstick. So a lot of times I'll use this to actually set my makeup too. I feel like it works pretty well. Like you just kind of spray it over, and then so it somewhat sets it, and then also gives moisture too. So that's it. That was really long. I know I said that I'm easy makeup person, but I guess not when I'm talking. So thanks for hanging in there for those of you that waited till the end. I am enjoying doing these videos, so let me know if there's other things that you guys would like to see. I am planning to do the top knot one soon. That's the next one on the agenda. Actually, the 2 different top knots that I do. I'll do 2 different ones for that. So stay tuned, and thanks a lot, guys. And yeah, I'll see you soon.